Deductible opinions.
Why, hello again, and welcome to the Deductible Opinions podcast, the movie review podcast, where we see movies. Maybe you've seen it, maybe you haven't, and then we talk about the movie, which is an idea I had when I was away on a shaman retreat.
Very unusual for a podcast. This is unheard of.
Very original.
Yeah, very rare.
We talk about if we liked the movie, if we didn't like the movie. We really deep dive, but not too deep. We surface level deep. Really deep dive the movie.
Yeah, like 3 or 4 inches, you know?
Yeah, just below the surface.
Yeah, you know.
Joining me as always is my co-host extraordinaire and the healthiest man in Oz, Jordan.
I'm here, man. I'm back.
And producer to the stars. He does the Joe Rogan podcast. Zach.
Aloha.
Hey, fellas.
What's happening, bro?
Ah, man. So much. I've watched so many movies. I've done so many things. I've been watching Tulsa King. Have we seen Tulsa King?
Tulsa King? No.
Is that that's not a movie, that's a TV show, right?
That's a TV show.
It's a Stallone.
What the hell?
Stallone plays a mobster. And it's great because he can't act, right? And his lack of acting is what makes it really good. Or maybe it's because I'm an old man. And when you're an old man, you like these things. But Tulsa King, it's terrible, but it works for me for some reason.
Was Stallone ever able to speak normally? Or did he just like do that for a character and like got stuck?
He's more of a writer, man.
Right.
No, I think he speaks I think that's him.
Yeah, that's just him.
That's him for sure.
Because he has that in Rocky and he has that in Rambo.
Yep.
He has it in Tulsa King. I don't think does he speak normal in Demolition Man?
He's got a reality TV show, or at least his daughters do.
What?
Have you not heard of this?
Negatory.
No.
Keeping Up with the Stallone? Something Stallone.
Like the
reality
Kardashian type show.
Correct, yeah.
Oh,
Called The Family Stallone. And it's mostly about his daughters, I think. He probably just shows up every now and then.
Dude,
Oh
I
my
gotta see
God.
this.
Yeah.
I gotta watch this, man.
Yeah, we should watch it.
How about you fellas? You guys had any time to watch anything this week?
Not really, man. I've had things on in the background, but that doesn't count, man. I'm not paying attention.
I did watch a movie this week,
Oh my God.
which is unheard of for me, I know.
First time in the pod, I think.
I know. I watched a horror film called Smile.
Oh, you watched Smile.
Smile. It was a good time.
I want to watch that.
It was good. I thought it was an efficient horror. It was doing some kind of new ideas. There's no fat on this movie. It was a good little roller coaster ride. Highly recommend. I think I gave it 3 stars.
As a
Okay.
man who grew up with social anxiety, I'll tell you right now, nothing is scarier than someone smiling at you.
It's pretty unsettling.
Dude, Zach, you're going to be thrilled about this, man. Smile 2 comes out October 18th this year.
I know. It's set in like a rock concert as well, I believe. So, spoilers. Maybe it's trap adjacent.
Dude.
I saw the Adventures of Priscilla, Queen of the Desert. Have you guys seen this?
No, I've never seen it.
A classic.
It's you should watch it, Jordan. It is really.
Okay.
I was surprised. At first, I was like, I'm not the biggest, I'm not into drag queens or whatever. I don't watch any of that RuPaul stuff. But it's really good. It's got Guy Pearce. I didn't know. I obviously knew it had Hugo Weavings. Had no idea it had Guy Pearce. Really fantastic Australian film. And there's not that many good Australian films. So, damn. That and The Castle.
All right. That's a recommend. Maybe I'll watch it.
And what was the one about the fat plumber that shits in toilets? Kenny?
What?
Oh, yeah, Kenny. Yeah,
Kenny.
yeah.
That's the third classic Australian. It goes The Castle.
Yeah.
It goes Priscilla, Queen of the Desert, and it goes Kenny.
Dude,
Kenny.
my mind went straight to Kenny versus Spenny, dude.
Dude.
Holy
classic,
shit, dude. When you said Kenny,
Classic Canadian
that's
series.
very deep in my brain somewhere, man. Holy shit.
Damn. Boys, what did we watch yesterday or this week?
Dude.
The big event.
M.Night's possible greatest film ever. Trap.
Trap.
Mhm.
And indeed, it was a trap. 2020 for M.Night Shyamalan. Yeah, we caught it at the cinema. We went on Cheap Tuesday. We're money conscious over here at the Deductible Opinions podcast. That's why the name's Deductible Opinions.
Well, I mean, we are money conscious, but we almost paid for 5 full price tickets.
Please.
We did almost
Please.
pay.
Please don't.
And there was only 4 of us from memory, so it was a bit weird that we had 5.
That is
full-price
not
tickets.
not my fault. I will not take 100% blame for that one.
That is 100% my fault.
So before we start talking about the movie, I mean, I want to talk about this. I wanted to talk about this on the last pod, and then we'll get in the trap. Because when I saw Deadpool, and now when I saw Trap, what is it with MA 15 plus movies and people bringing their like 5-year-olds?
Oh my fucking God, dude.
It's insane. Your child is going to have nightmares. And, you know, we had 2 kids in our session that were listening to Mr. Beast on their phone.
The craziest thing was the kids did not want to be there.
Why would they want to be there?
They were clearly forced to be there for the parents because they wanted to watch the movie.
Cost of living crisis. Childcare isn't cheap.
Yeah, childcare isn't cheap.
But Tight Ass Tuesday, that's cheap.
Of all the movies to risk it with, Trap.
Crazy.
Let's get into it. So, Trap. M.Night Shyamalan. It's a movie that came out recently. The premise is that there's a man who goes to a Taylor Swift-esque concert with his daughter, and then he realizes that it's a trap that the police have set for him. And it turns out that he is a serial killer. He has a man back in home in his basement, and it's about how he's trying to escape from the concert. So here we have some first impressions from the host directly after seeing Trap. We've just popped out of the cinema.
Hot off the
presses. And these are our first thoughts. And I don't know about you guys. We thought we'd share these. I always, after a movie, I've got some fresh thoughts that, you know, sometimes I'll get rid of them when I sleep overnight. Sometimes I'll keep them, but they're always interesting. The first things that flash into your mind. And so we'll throw that here. Impressions we just got out of Trap, M.Night Shyamalan, 2024.
Movie of the year. That's not my beverage.
And we're getting our first impressions. I'm going to start.
Please do.
I'm going to start because I've got different opinions to you here, Jordan. I thought Trap was fantastic.
Okay. I still don't believe you.
I know, I really do.
I'm struggling to believe.
I agree. People are saying that the dialogue is weird.
Yeah.
And it makes sense when he has weird dialogue because he's a psychopath. Doesn't make sense when everyone else does.
Sure.
But like I was saying, Shakespearean. Like, a lot of people thought that Shakespeare probably had weird dialogue. I reckon you'll see this style. Well, look, you won't see this style. But it was good. It was good.
I mean, I had a great time. I don't think it was a good movie. But it was a great experience. It's not cinema, but it's like a really shitty roller coaster.
I actually think that this could be the first, at least to my knowledge, commercial ChatGPT movie. Because there's no way that plot didn't come out of ChatGPT.
No way.
Everything was so nonsensical and just crazy. It reminded me of watching a really, really, like, terrible 80s, 90s, like, kind of slasher flick. It's obviously got huge influences from Halloween. Like, even that character at the end is an exact copy of Donald Pleasance from Halloween. But I enjoyed it. Like, it was fun. Was it good? No. Terrible.
I think that's so spot on. It was fun. Like, dialogue's bad. I like that bit where he pushes the girl at the very start down the stairs.
Yes.
For no reason.
I loved
it was like something out of a Looney Tunes bit.
There was
like
a reason, dude. He was trying to
there was a reason. Yeah, it was making a distraction. But
when he did that in the trailer, because that's in the trailer,
right?
I was like, oh, he's doing that for a reason.
Yeah.
No, not really.
Well,
not really.
Just causing a disruption.
And all the extras are not. They don't care at all. They're all like, oh, she just kind of fell. Like, that can cause some serious injuries. Like, the directing is terrible.
I mean, he's not a good director.
The worst part of the film, I mentioned it before, M.Night Shyamalan's daughter.
Really bad.
Her singing, I guess it's passable, not great.
I assume she didn't sing at all.
Her acting, no, that's her singing. She's a singer.
All right.
Okay, wow.
Her acting, terrible.
Abysmal.
Get her some classes if she's going to have to do that much acting in the movie, right?
Almost as good as her directing.
Like, 1 month of classes. That's all you need. 1 month.
That's all you need.
Did she look scared? When he came into the limo at the end there, did she look scared? No. Did she look perplexed? No. She just had the same face on it. Like, she just didn't care. And that kind of ruins the whole horror thriller vibe of it. So
I was scared. I was scared the movie was ending and I didn't want it to end. But thankfully it kept going. And going.
We won't go too long. What was with the other singer that was like winking and trying to flirt
That
with
was
him.
fucking
Like,
hilarious.
Soliciting
There was
a
some very
minor.
funny moments in this movie.
I thought something was going to happen there, but then nothing.
No, he was
like,
winking at the dad,
Yeah, at the dad.
He was winking at the dad,
I
dude.
thought he was creeping.
which would have been a cool way for him to get out
That's
of there,
what I
man.
thought
that
was
was
gonna happen.
That would have been funny.
But then just nothing. It
But
was
he was
just
trying to make a
cameo.
serious film here.
And that actor looked familiar. I couldn't tell who it was.
Yeah, I
but-
don't know either.
Yeah, I'm not sure either. Do
I
we
look like Terry Crews, but not really.
do we want to throw out, and we can revise these when we record tomorrow? Do we want to throw out a star rating now?
No, I'm not giving it.
You're
You're not
not
giving
giving
it because I can give you one right now.
You can. I need to think on it. I need to sleep on it. I never give it a rating until the day after.
That's insane.
Interesting.
Dude.
Okay. Well, maybe I won't vocalize anything, and we'll pick up on this tomorrow.
We'll pick it up on
That's a
it tomorrow.
2-star movie.
It's a 2-star movie.
That's a 2-star
Maybe
movie.
2.5.
If you're feeling generous.
I'll think on it. I did have a good time.
As a first impression, I'm going to rate it on. Did I enjoy it? Yes. Did I think it's worth going to see in the cinema? Yes. For half price tickets. Do I think you should bring your 4-year-old children to it?
That was wild. dude.
100%.
That was crazy.
Apparently, yes.
And let your child watch YouTube videos because he doesn't want to watch a fucking M.Night movie.
It wasn't just a YouTube video, man. It was Mr. Beast. Okay? So,
Dude.
Can I just say,
He's
we
cancelled, bro.
almost paid full price tickets for this movie,
Yeah, we did.
and I wish we did.
I
I wish we gave M.Night all the money.
I'm going to go into it. And we should have got the name of that champion
Dude, you're the
who
legend.
refunded us our tickets. But yeah, all in all, I'm not giving a rating, but
Yeah, okay.
I like Trap. I'll think about it overnight.
Yeah.
I mean,
And we'll
just
do our big review tomorrow.
the amount of fucking convenient things that happen to this goddamn psychopath is so insane. Like, he runs into the uncle and they have a casual conversation at a concert and gets his daughter backstage. He runs into the uncle just by sheer coincidence.
And the uncle's the one who's picking.
Yeah. Yeah, that's crazy, dude. Who writes this shit, man?
ChatGPT.
AI.
right.
ChatGPT, man.
Yeah.
You know, M. Night's got to get his cameo. M. Night looking rough, by the
Dude.
way.
He gets a free t-shirt, man. Crazy, dude.
That's pretty cool.
That's pretty sick, man, and really convenient too, because he got a pass out of it. He got the secret word, man. Really cool, dude.
It's good.
Really cool.
Do we think it was meant to be a comedy? It was meant to be a comedy, right?
Surely.
You had the joke at the
I
end.
think they pipivoted, dude. They
It's a
realized
pivot.
how bad it was.
It's like the Katy Perry thing where, like, she put out a song so bad that they had her PR company had to come out and say it was satire.
I'm here for it. Josh Hartnett did a great Josh Hartnett?
Josh Hartnett, yeah.
Josh Hartnett did a great
Hartnett, I
job.
don't know.
I would watch a Trap 2. That's my final thoughts.
Final thoughts, huge.
Yeah.
We'll pick up on this.
And yeah, so those are our initial thoughts. I don't remember if they were good or bad. Hopefully I came out. I'm sure I came out well. Sorry about Jordan, but let's get into it, boys. I think the first thing we need to talk about with Trap is the insane dialogue between the characters. Every character sounds insane. You start the movie, I started, anyway, for me, I started the movie and I thought, it makes sense. The dad's talking very weird. He's our main character. He's the killer.
Yeah.
But he's trying to do a goofy dad thing. And also he's like a psychopath. So it's like, it makes sense that, you know, he's not talking normally.
Yeah.
All the other characters also talk like robots.
M. Night writes dialogue like he's an alien who doesn't quite understand the English language.
Yeah, it's bizarre. Like there's one scene where he meets a guy who's selling a t-shirt and another girl wants the shirt. She's like, I got here first. And Josh Hartnett, our killer, is like, oh, well, give it to the other girl. We'll get another one, honey. And then the guy who's selling the shirt is like, oh, wow, man.
That was crazy.
You guys have great family values. You don't see great family values anymore. I'm going to get you a shirt for free. I'm like, what? Have you ever been to a concert? They don't even make eye contact with you.
Dude, but you know what? When you do go to a concert, you can just have a casual conversation on the dance floor. You know, right in front of the stage, you can just casually talk to anyone around you, apparently.
Just have a little chat, man.
I have a question.
Yeah.
Are his other movies dialogue this bad? Because this seemed exceptionally bad.
I might have a little trivia question later
Oh.
that answers that very question.
Oh, okay.
But yes, I would say I definitely think that this one was particularly weird because I think as we're going to probably get into, it's pretty clear to me that ChatGPT wrote the majority of the script. Like, I feel like not the whole script. I'm going to give M. Night his props. I think he would have probably got ChatGPT to do the outline and then he edited it, right? He added a little bit of humanity in there that he'd seen from other movies. But yeah, no, I haven't seen that many of his movies, but I didn't feel like his dialogue was that weird.
Well, not a Knock at the Cabin, which we watched and you guys can listen to now if you want to go back 2 episodes
Oh my
and watch
god,
it.
a pod plug. Oh my god.
A call to action.
But I don't remember it being that bad in Knock at the Cabin.
Yeah,
A lot
but
of that
also
script-
I feel like they were kind of playing weird people as well, you know, in Knock at the Cabin.
Yeah, they were.
And a lot of that's from the book.
Interesting.
Right.
It was
But you must have read
all there
anything.
for him to Control C.
Yeah, just straight out the book for that one. So I think maybe you got get a bit lucky with that. I liked the concert part. The whole start at the concert, I thought was fun. If anything, I wanted more of that. I wanted more of him trying to escape because he doesn't do that much. He pushes that girl down the stairs. We've all been there.
Yeah.
He somehow gets it. It's shot so poorly. He somehow gets into the kitchen and he throws the oil into the oil.
No
drum.
one notices a man just throw these big like jugs of oil into the fryer.
No one noticed.
No one notices a 50-year-old man going into the kitchen in a busy
One of
stadium.
the tallest men you've ever seen as well.
Oh, outrageous.
He's gigantic.
He is gigantic and nobody says a goddamn thing.
Let alone there's like CCTV everywhere as well because they're specifically hunting for a serial killer. It's just wild.
I would have loved more of that. I'm sounding negative about the movie. I want to get this out of the way first. I think that this is one of the greatest movies that has come out this year. I had a lot of fun. This is a comedy movie. Comedy movies.
It's not a comedy.
back.
It is a comedy movie. It was not meant to be a comedy movie.
It's a comedy movie in the same way The Room is a comedy movie, like unintentionally funny.
I said at the end of the movie, I think they pivoted, man. I think they started filming and they were like, this is not working as a serious thriller.
I think that's giving M. Night too much credit.
Yeah, maybe.
And look, there's a good chance that maybe they pivoted. I personally think that M. Night Shyamalan is a visionary. And I think that he's intentionally making his movies like this. I mentioned it to you last night. The dialogue, it's not bad. It's Shakespearean, right? A lot of people, I bet they thought Shakespeare had bad dialogue, but no. M. Night has cracked into the human self-consciousness and he's given us what we want. And that gets to my second point. The biggest thing we want is to listen to his daughter's fucking music. All 16 songs. Like, so in the movie, they've come to to Taylor Swift, and Taylor Swift is played by M. Night's daughter. And M. Night's daughter wrote the music for the movie. She's done one album before, and then she's made another album for this movie. And you hear, I feel like, every song on the album. But the whole time you were watching her at the concert, it's one shot from really far away. You can barely see her. And I was like, this shot is worse than the seats that what Hero has. Like, it's so far back.
Yeah.
You can't see the dancing. And then, but I thought, it's okay. He's just doing his daughter a favor. That's all good. She's not going to be in the movie a lot, right?
Surely not.
Right? That's why we're not getting close-up shots, because she's not good at acting, right? She becomes the hero. She becomes the co-lead. Man.
Just wild.
What a turn of events. That's the twist, man. That is the twist.
Guys, can I ask you?
Please.
How old do you think M. Night's daughter is in real life?
Ooh, I know this, I think. I looked it up last night.
Ooh.
22?
22?
No. 24.
24.
I think she's either 28 or 26.
Oh my God.
She is 28 years old.
There we go, man.
She looks like a baby.
Yep.
Yeah.
I thought she was like 19. Her acting is terrible. She doesn't seem scared at all.
She can't act, unfortunately, for her.
I can't blame her for that.
And us.
I can't blame her for the live stream scene, right? Where she's streaming and telling her audience where to save the guy. Because I don't think Julia Roberts could have pulled that off. The worst writing and part of the way I love the movie, probably the worst writing I've ever seen is when she forces herself They've escaped the stadium. They're back at Josh Hartnett's house. She's somehow gets his phone. She goes into the bathroom. She uses the phone. She sees the guy who's been trapped. Apparently, there's no code on it now. Then we just cut to her live streaming. And I'm thinking, wait, Josh Hartnett's got a live stream on his phone? But apparently it's her phone, but you just never see that. And then she's telling her audience, no, guys, this is really serious, guys. Seriously, does anybody know where the lion is? Okay, the girl who answered, they know where the lion... Does M. Night know how streaming works?
I don't think so, dude.
And so this house, from the live stream, goes and saves the guy.
In like...
And at that point...
3 minutes. In 3 minutes.
Yeah, very quickly.
So quickly.
Josh Hartnett doesn't kick the fucking door down. The whole movie, I really wanted that scene. She's like ruining his life. She's letting the victim escape. I just wanted him to kick the door down and just...
Wait, so, but I mean, look, at that point, he still believed he could keep his life separate. He thought he can get away with it still.
You're
man.
right, dude. The script is tight.
He thought he still had an out, man.
Dude, you're right. This is a tight script. I didn't even think of that.
And you know what? He had outs the entire way through this goddamn movie. He had the tunnel, man. He somehow got into the limo in a SWAT outfit that I do not know how he got.
Do you want to go through the outs first? Do you want to go from the start? How did he escape the stadium, Jordan?
He kidnapped the main act.
Yep.
And forced her to take them in her limo to their house. That's how he got out.
She's got no people that are around and no entourage or anything, apparently.
No one questioned it.
And the police are like, well, we won't. This guy looks exactly like our suspect, but let him go. He's with the star.
I mean, the outs, these are the outs. I mean, the conveniences start well before that.
Yeah.
The convenient things that allow him to eventually escape. The first one is the free t-shirt, which he then is able to get a employee's pass to get around the stadium.
Dude, and he gets the code from the police.
He gets the code from the
Apparently the police that are doing the sting, that are trying to catch him, have told all the employees, including the guy who sells t-shirts, A, what's going on, and B, a code word in case they get stopped.
Yeah.
And given them a card.
Yeah.
And that's the big convenience scene, right? When he goes upstairs after...
And he goes into the fucking roof.
He oils the chick in the face. She's got burns all over her face. He goes upstairs. The cops stop him. And they're like, where's your ID card? And he just happens to have it in the smock.
He finds a wallet in an apron he just picked up as he was going upstairs.
As if you don't have snipers posted on the roof, watching everywhere as well. Like in this giant FBI sting operation.
Oh, it's nuts.
The movie's full of plot holes, so I don't want to yell plot hole, but
It
you
doesn't
keep
matter.
your wallet in your fucking locker.
No, man, you keep it in your apron.
M. Night is not a man of the people, so he probably doesn't know that because he's rich, but you would never have your wallet with you.
Yeah. Right, so he escapes in the limo.
Yep.
And then in the house where the singer steals his phone, frees the guy. The cops eventually arrive. Her limo driver, by the way, is just sitting outside the entire time everything goes down in that house.
He doesn't get paid enough for this
Which
shit.
is amazing.
Man. He doesn't get paid enough for this shit.
So the cops rock up. He starts pulling shit out of a cupboard, and there's just a tunnel he's dug. So he escapes the house.
Got a big old tunnel. And somehow he gets a SWAT uniform. I didn't quite pick how. But he gets a SWAT uniform. And then he goes into the limo, and now he's got her again.
Yeah. He got her back, man.
And at this point, I'm cheering, man. I'm like, yes, kill her. Kill this rock star. You've got her.
The time.
She's ruined your life. Kill her. But then he doesn't. He handcuffs her, and then he drives in the traffic, and she puts the window down and calls out, and everyone's like, oh, she's being kidnapped. Ah. That's a shame. That's a damn shame.
It's funny, right? She gets the window down, says call the police. But she escapes anyway by yanking the rail off the limo that she's cuffed to. And then she just gets out anyway.
She just walks out of the limo.
Dude, one of my favorite scenes is when the cops eventually arrive at the limo.
Amazing.
And they've got their laser sights on his helmet. And they shoot him in the front seat.
You missed the best part of that, man. There's a part right before they shoot him where the SWAT guy, because again, the dialogue in this movie goes, "We're not going to come any closer. We're going to assume you have a gun."
That's right.
What? What SWAT movies has M. Night been watching?
It's like something out of Looney Tunes. It's so great. They like open fire and then it's just the helmet like stacked on a box or something. He's a genius.
But the best part is that the SWAT guy goes up to the window and explains that to the crowd. It's like it didn't need to be in the movie, M. Night. What are you doing, man?
And he's escaped again.
He got out, man.
He's like Michael Myers. You can't hold him down.
You know, this movie is hot garbage, but I've never had a better time.
Dude, it was enjoyable. Dude, me and I sit next to Zach and we were
cackling,
enjoying the exact same parts.
I could not stop laughing.
Dude, me too. I thought the movie was hilarious. You know, with my buddy next to me, he thought it was funny as well. I found something interesting with the budget of the movie. Though. Something very interesting. So this movie's a little more expensive than most of M. Night's movies.
Really? Because he's known for putting out, you know, cheap movies and turning a profit.
Yeah. Most of them are 20 mil, 18 mil. Even movies that have like stars in it that cost a lot of money, you know, Batista and like, you know, $20 million. This one costs 30. And I was wondering about that. 30. I mean, you know, Josh Hartnett's not an expensive get. And then I realized that M. Night paid her daughter to star in the movie and paid her for her music. And I'm wondering how much of that 10 million went right into her pocket.
She did pretty well, I reckon.
I think she did too. But I think if she thought that if like the two of them got together and thought, well, this is going to be great for my music career, she is sorely mistaken. Okay. Because if that's what you sound like in a movie with post-production and everything. Oh.
The piano scene was rough because it was very clearly lip synced.
And not well.
Not well.
Piano scene. Like, it's good to know that ChatGPT, like an AI, still writes plot holes just like a human.
Yeah.
There were fucking plot holes everywhere. So Shyamalan pitched this film as Silence of the Lambs at a Taylor Swift concert. Has M. Night Shyamalan seen Silence of the Lambs? Was he getting confused? Do you think it was a different movie?
I wasn't getting Silence of the Lambs really anywhere.
No, but do you know what I was getting, Jordan?
Hit me.
Every other goddamn horror movie. We're stealing the profiler is Donald Pleasance from Halloween. And at the end of the movie, it's Halloween. But before it's Halloween, it's Friday the 13th. And the profiler is pretending to be his mom. And we're just copying horror movies left and right. Like, damn M. Night. And I don't think M. Night's seen these movies. I think ChatGPT has. Right? Does M. Night know that other people have seen films from the 80s and 90s? Like, we've seen them. God. But boys, you spoke about M. Night Shyamalan's dialogue, right?
Yeah.
So I got a little trivia question for you. Which one of these lines that I'm about to read is not from an M. Night Shyamalan movie?
Oh my God.
Whoa.
Don't be tricksy, Nick. Don't be tricksy.
Come on now.
I'm never tricksy.
Can I vote immediately and say none of them are? No, wait. Can I say all of them are?
Why did you wait to listen?
All right.
I'm never tricksy. A, I think I'm talking to a plastic plant. B, sometimes we don't do things we want to do so that others won't know we want to do them. That's a good one.
That's a great one.
You know what, man? You're a great family. You have great family values. You don't see great family values anymore. I don't know if you guys remember that one. And then finally, D, sometimes the shadows aren't just the trick of the light. They're the secrets we keep, waiting for the right moment to step forward.
Dude, that one's pretty good. Zach, you want to take this one?
D. Put me down for D. It feels like it's too good for an M. Night movie.
D? What do you think, Jordan?
We're picking the one that wasn't in an M. Night movie.
Yeah, one of these is a fake line, and the other ones are real. 3 of them are real, one of them's fake.
I think B is too bad to not be an M. Night movie.
B is sometimes we don't do things we want to do so that others won't know we want to do them.
I'll go with A, man, just to be different here. Put a bit of,
I think I'm talking to a plant, to a plastic plant.
That's what I'm saying, man.
Zach's right, man. Zach knows he's M. Night.
Boom.
He's so smart. God, he's so smart.
He was fake. A, I think I'm talking to a plastic plant. It's in a movie that M. Night did called The Happening. Mark Wahlberg, like the trees are killing him or something.
Yeah.
And he's
It's a
like
good
asking
movie.
a plastic plant not to kill him. Great. Great. I love this movie.
What about B?
Oh, B was from The Village.
Was it really?
Yeah.
Wow.
And C was, of course, from this movie. And then D was ChatGPT made it up.
Oh
Thanks,
my God.
ChatGPT.
Dude, maybe you didn't use ChatGPT to write this movie.
Maybe not.
Maybe
Maybe
not.
he definitely
Didn't,
used
man.
something, man.
Maybe it's all M.Night. M.Night in a bag of cocaine.
I love this. I love this movie, and I definitely see the rating issues. If you rate it technically, it's bad. Like it's technically bad. The dialogue's all over the damn place. The
plot's dumb.
plot is dumb and all over
M.
the
Night's
place.
daughter shouldn't have had such a big role in this movie
Mm.
or been in the movie.
The co-lead can't act,
Yeah.
but
Josh Hartnett.
Josh Hartnett can.
Ooh.
Hartnett,
Dude, he can.
He can. He's fantastic, and the daughter's okay. The daughter's okay. The twist at the end, because there's yet another twist at the end where it was the wife that
Mm.
turned on the husband, but didn't directly turn on the husband. She told the
She had a
police,
hunch, so she ratted him out.
Yeah.
but she didn't directly tell the police, which is like, okay.
So silly. I feel like they brought Alison Pill in because they needed someone who can act to actually come in and like do acting.
Yeah. At one point, the wife says, like, I saw you lie, and it was so convincing, and you came up with it on the spot. It's like he never lies convincingly in the whole movie. He's actually really bad at lying.
Dude, he convinced a lot of people, man. I don't know what you're talking about.
I loved the face close up when it's Jamie, who's the shirt guy, and him, and he's like, "Hey, man, what's for the cops, bro?"
That's good.
Oh man, I'll tell you, but don't tell anyone. All right, we're looking out for a male about your age, about your height, who's a serial killer, but don't tell anyone. Like,
Every man in this theater is a suspect. Don't tell anyone.
why would you tell a man that, Jamie?
And he never will again, man.
Post-credit scene, boys, with Jamie, where he's talking about, he sees him on the news. You remember this? And he's like, "Oh my god, that's the butcher, right?"
Oh, yeah, the
Same.
post credits. Yeah.
Yeah.
Not in the script. That was Jamie's idea.
Really?
Really?
I love
That
the
was
idea.
good. Yeah, I enjoyed that.
I love the idea of being an extra and be like, hey, M.Night, hey, can I get another scene?
Get another scene?
He's like,
It'll be
"Oh."
good.
And M.Night's like, yeah, why not, man? Just bang it in here into ChatGPT, see what it comes out, and then do it that way. I definitely think this is one of the best movies of the year. This
Huge.
is up there.
It would look it's
this
a roller coaster
is-
ride.
It's not as good as Dune 2,
No.
but it's pretty close.
No.
Watch out, Genevieve.
I mean,
M.Night's
you've rated it very close to Dune.
Watch out, man. M.Night is coming. I would watch Trap 2. Would you guys watch a Trap 2?
100%.
I would, absolutely.
Especially if it wasn't directed by M. Night Shyamalan.
I mean, isn't that what cinema's about? Isn't that what cinema's about?
Cashing in.
Cashing in and making you want to see the second movie. I would love if the second movie was Halloween 2 style, because the rest of the movie is Halloween 2 style, including how he had him chained up in the the meat chains. That's Halloween style. In Halloween 2, it's the same night. The truck that's going back to the insane asylum crashes. Michael gets out and tries to kill Jamie Lee Curtis. And I think it would be cool in the same movie if the husband broke out and tried to kill his wife again. Good idea, you know?
You think M.Night's going to do it, man?
I don't know if it made enough money, but let's see how much money it makes.
It released the beginning of the month, so it's still got time to make money.
That's a good point. I think also, we didn't touch on it. I did touch on the ChatGPT of it all. The last movie, Knock at the Cabin, M. Night Shyamalan bragged it was his fastest script that he ever wrote.
I'd believe it.
Yep.
Now, this film, he's saying it's personal best. It's the next fastest script that he ever wrote. Why is M. Night not spending more time on his scripts?
Why is
Please.
he
It's not a
bragging
race.
about the
It's not a race,
speed?
M. Night.
I think he thinks that means it's good. He's like, oh, I wrote it so fast because it was so good. But that's not
Who needs
I don't
editing?
know if I don't know if it works that way, man.
right.
Yeah, so it released on the 2nd of August. So we've got 2 weeks of data and it's made 46. So we'll see, man.
One of my favorite bits of research that I did, and obviously it's only been one day, so I haven't done much research on Trap, One of my favorite bits of research that I was reading on the Wikipedia is I'd originally intended to frame the film in a 4:3 aspect ratio
Okay.
because they wanted to make it look more claustrophobic, right, and freaky,
Huh.
but decided it was too much work.
Master of cinema, M. Night.
The master of cinema. Only the master of cinema could get away with saying, I was going to do something that I thought would make my film better, but I thought it was too hard.
That's so funny.
That's so good.
Can we talk about M. Night's cameo, boys? What do we think about his
my
acting
God.
this time?
Oh my, I forgot about the cameo.
I forgot about the cameo too.
Known bad actor, M. Night Shyamalan.
Remind me what the cameo is again, Zach.
It is like Josh Hartnett's trying to, find. I don't know how he knows to go to M. Night, but he's like
Again,
the uncle
one
of the singer.
other, it's like one of the other parts of this movie where it's incredibly convenient that he runs into M. Night here.
Yeah, and he's like, "Oh, my daughter has leukemia. She should go up on stage."
Yeah, pretty much.
Is the idea that M. Night, who's meant to be her uncle, but is obviously her dad in real life because he loves keeping it in the family, is the idea that he was looking for a child to dance? Because, we should probably say the way that they escaped from the concert is that this is like a Taylor Swift concert, but he lets one fan dance with her every single concert, which nightmare. I like a teenage girl getting up on stage.
Yeah, it's risky.
That is not. You try that once and you don't do it again. M. Night is not a good actor. Let's limit how. When Tarantino does it, he's bad, but like his dialogue is so good that it doesn't matter.
So should M. Night have said the N word? Is that what you're trying to say here, bro?
I think if M. Night said the N word, then this goes to 5-star, 4 to 5 star.
Huge.
He's got the balls to do it.
No,
I thought it was, it was pretty silly. It's also, again, another coincidence that he's like, oh, she's got leukemia. Like, I don't, how
it's
many
just a
people...
coincidence that he ran into him on the floor of the stadium.
Yeah,
It's a big
and
stadium.
it just happened to be the dude who could have got his daughter backstage. Like, again, it's just this whole movie's full of this shit.
Oh yeah, it's just like a movie of conveniences. Like he just fumbles his way through everything, not by any fault of his own.
Yeah, he didn't orchestrate much. He just got lucky.
Yeah.
What a great dad, though.
Oh, what a
He's a
legend.
great dad.
Like, other than the serial killing, she gets B's and some A's, and he takes her anyway. Do you know what? If I had a kid and I was like, if you get A's, I'll take you to the concert, and there's a B in there.
No way.
I'm selling those fucking tickets. All right, you had your chance. Oh, I'm not good at math. Yeah, you're not good at listening to music either. Right? So, good dad. I like the goofy dadness.
I did very much enjoy his like two performances of like him being the caring dad, and then when he's turning it on serial killer vibes, like it was very enjoyable to watch.
Oh yeah, he killed a man.
Some of like when he's talking to the friend's mother, and he was like, I wish I could remember the dialogue, but it's like, oh yes, well she was very distressed by that. This is their formative years. And I'm like, talks like that. Everybody would know you're the butcher.
And AI talks like that.
Mm-hmm.
AI does talk like that. I've got something here because it's never been this bad in his movies. I don't think. I don't know. Yeah. M. Night, don't put your kids in your movies. Okay, I know you're trying to help.
Well, he has two other daughters. I'm curious as why they didn't get a movie.
Well, one of them is a director.
Oh, really?
Put a movie out this year,
and it's
in
bad.
M. Night fashion, low ratings.
Really?
It runs in the family.
The other thing about the movie, it's a bit toothless because he only ever hurts extras.
Yeah.
And another thing they did, and I don't know why they did it, they had 1,000 extras for the concert because it's just a real concert, basically, with hired actors that he let his daughter do. And they didn't tell, this is what they claim, it could be BS, they didn't tell the extras like what was going on in the movie or that Josh was like a serial killer. And apparently he said several extras were like, are you okay, man? You look sad. What's up? But I don't know if I believe that, but that's what it says in the Wikipedia.
Interesting.
It is interesting. I loved when he's like, "Hey, why don't we try to go under the stage here? There could be costumes down there."
Oh my god, yes, that was
That's
so
crazy.
funny.
You're being weird, Dad. He is being weird.
That is so weird.
So damn weird.
He plays a psychopath really well.
Oh, yeah, I will say that like final shot of him like smiling in the van is so good that like I was sold and trapped to immediately.
He's really good in the movie.
Yeah,
Even if it doesn't make sense. Like his wife's waiting for him with the poison cake.
The
The cops are there the whole time waiting for them. It's going to be a trap. Why didn't the cops just come in? He could have killed her.
Dude,
Dumb.
he handled those tasers like a fucking pro.
He like gouges out a SWAT guy's eyes, and they're still going for the tasers.
And like
Dude,
I
they
want,
tased him 3 times, and he was drugged.
I want more of that. And do you know what else I want? And I don't want to get any hate for this, but let's add him to the Glass cinematic universe.
Well, dude, I was gonna say I was half
Dude.
expecting like I know obviously Bruce Willis wouldn't pop into it at these days, but like I was half expecting a tie into Unbreakable or Glass.
I can't remember what happens in Glass if they die or something. They might die at the end. I don't remember. I think they do. I think they all die.
they
at the
do.
end.
Yeah, I think they all
Yeah,
die.
they do.
So I think that's unfortunately closed. Because that's a shame. Because you could have Split in there. You know,
Mm.
they could team up to be a little serial killing duo. I should probably stop talking about how much I want to see a serial killer movie. But
Dude, you know what I thought they should have done?
yeah,
I think they should have made the daughter be some kind of secret murderer herself.
Mm.
I was actually like, as the movie was progressing and she was doing some really crazy bad acting in the house, I was like, maybe she's like a secret fucking murderer herself.
I was thinking the wife.
But it didn't eventuate, man.
Yeah, I thought the wife was gonna be in.
I
on
thought
it,
the
to be
wife as
honest,
well.
for sure.
I mean, this is M. Night, man. He's fucked himself, dude. Now we're all looking for stupid twists.
Well, that's it. But this and Knock at the Cabin, there wasn't really a big like what a twist, you know.
and that's on M. Night.
M. Night, bring the twist back.
Bring him
buddy.
back. We
miss it.
We need it. We need the payoff.
The dumber the better. Your movies are bad anyway, bro. Just make it funny. Like people are memeing on your films. Just let us meme.
Lean into it, man.
You know, I know you're doing it unintentionally, but lean into it. We want the twists. It should have turned out the black guy was the murderer the whole time or something. I don't know. You know, give us a twist. That's what I think. Boys, Trap. What are our ratings? Want to go first, Zach?
Absolutely. This is a dumpster fire of a movie. Script, terrible. Acting, abysmal. Cinematography, disgusting. But I couldn't stop watching. Josh Hartnett, oh my God. What a powerhouse. 2.5 stars.
Sick.
Wow.
Sick. Jordan.
Yesterday when we recorded our initial thoughts, I was very confident in a 2 rating.
Yep.
I've actually upped it, man. I slept on it.
Oh my God.
And we're 2.5 now.
Yes. Unity. Pod Unity.
It went up because I did enjoy myself quite a lot.
Sometimes
I enjoyed watching this train wreck of a movie.
it's about the experience.
Yeah. You know?
And I think that's probably the best thing you can say about this movie is that I had was it technically good? No, it's technically very bad. Is it fun in the moment? Yes. The premise of it, the trailer of it, brilliant. It draws you in immediately. And the whole time you're watching it, brilliant. Do you get a lot from it? No, you do not get a lot from it. I would love to more of the taser scene, more of him doing actual stuff, right? But while you're watching it, you're having a great time. I said 4 stars yesterday. It's not a 4-star movie. I was just trying to upset Jordan. But I am going to say that it is a 3-star movie. That's what I've come down to.
Huge.
Wow.
I like the movie. I don't know that it would hold up on a rewatch.
I don't think it
What's
would.
happening? M. Night's daughter. I think if they had an actor instead of the daughter, then or don't have her be as involved in the script, then the movie would be good. The worst part of the movie is when she's at home and she's doing all the acting. There's a lot of acting. And she's meant to be like kind of tricking the family and Josh into getting her way because she's trying to free
really
this
bad.
guy. But you don't get any of that because I think there was a tweet that you showed me today, Jordan, where it was like, "You go, girl, give zero energy."
That was my favorite review. That was my favorite review, dude.
And that's what it feels like. Even when she's singing, like, oh, and the songs. I don't want to be mean because I know she's really a singer. They're fucking terrible. They're not good songs. Like, it's actually bad that you put this out here because I don't like. You're not going to be popular now because people have heard your music. You know, so 3 stars.
The rating.
You know what? 2.5 stars.
Pod
I've spoken myself down. I really didn't like M.Night's daughter in this movie.
Can I get you back up to 3 stars, Nick?
You could maybe.
Okay. Let's briefly discuss the CCTV vision of the boy getting snatched. I don't know if you remember the vision.
Yeah, what's up with that?
Well, he just
the door opens and like
ripped into the car.
He's just like a hand gesturing to get in the car.
You know what? I'm back up the phone. I'm back up. You've got me back
It's comedy gold. It's comedy gold.
So the top review on Letterboxd says, you got to wonder if M. Night Shyamalan has ever had a conversation with a human being, which is a fantastic review.
Fair.
That's good.
The other one I liked was, bro dropped the best trailer ever just to trap people in the theater and listen to his daughter's new mixtape.
He's not wrong.
Also very good review. And then the I love her lack of energy, go girl, give us nothing. Also fantastic.
Put it in a tweet museum.
Yeah.
We didn't even talk about Kid Cudi just randomly being in the movie.
Oh my God.
So Kid Cudi's in the movie and he just sings with M. Night's daughter and then he flirts with Josh.
Why wouldn't you?
That was so funny.
And that's it. I thought there was going to be something with that. He was going to use him to escape because he was flirting. That's it.
Just a little cameo.
Dude, I actually think it would have been fantastic if he used that to escape, but I don't think Kid Cudi wanted to be in this movie any longer.
Is M. Night back?
He never left.
In your opinions?
He never left.
Well,
he definitely never left.
He definitely
he's
left.
He's always in my heart.
Is he back, man? I mean, we'll see how this movie does in the box office, dude.
Him back implies that he was there to begin with.
Jesus.
It's Sixth Sense, Unbreakable, Signs, and then it started to go wrong with The Village, later in Lady in the Water, The Happening, The Last Airbender, and After Earth. Oh, that's 5 really bad movies in a row. Oh. And then he started doing low budget. And then he's kind of come back from low budget. The Visit, Split, Glass, Old. All of his last 5 movies have made money. And his output is huge. He's doing a movie a year.
He's going to keep going until it stops making him money.
Yeah.
And even then, he'll probably just keep going. Like, Knock at the Cabin made 54 million worldwide. And what did you say? It was 20 million to make?
Yeah.
Dude's rolling in it, man.
And he just does everything in Philadelphia where he lives. Philadelphia? I don't know. I can't. Maybe it's not Philadelphia.
No,
he has a compound.
It is in Philadelphia.
It is in Philly.
Yeah.
Oh, it is Philly.
But I don't know if he lives there. I assume he lives there.
I think he lives there. He lives in a compound, and he just does all these movies around there, and just tries to involve his compound as much as possible, so that he can, like, I assume, write it off on taxes.
What a recipe this man has.
All his movies are tax credit movies, 100%. You know.
Oh yeah, he got 9 million tax credits for this movie. I can't remember off who, but off someone.
He's an American Uwe Boll.
Insane. 3 stars, 2.5 stars. Watch the movie though. When it comes out to streaming,
you won't regret it. It's a good time.
Regret it,
it's a great time,
and it'll be on streaming soon. Real soon. Don't you worry about that. When did it drop? Let's predict.
2nd of August.
This is a fun.
We're 2 weeks in.
This is a fun little podcast game. Let's predict when Trap will be on streaming.
September 2nd.
September 2nd.
1 month, you reckon? I'm going to give him 2, man. October.
So when did it come out? The 2nd of
August.
The 2nd of August.
My birthday, dude. We should have seen it on my birthday.
We should have. I think exactly 30 days later, which is the 2nd. How many days are in
31. So
August?
It's 1st of August?
So it's going to come out the 1st of September.
Oh, yeah, 1st of September.
Exactly. No, you know what? 28 days.
I thought you were going to go with. I thought you were going to give him till October, man.
28 days later.
You switcherooed.
This is going to be on Netflix by August 29th. But do you know what? I think Borderlands is going to drop before it or the same time as
it. I want to see it so badly.
Dude,
but I just don't want to pay money to see it.
Yeah, I don't want to pay money to see it, but we'll watch it.
We will watch it.
We might even cover it if we can convince Zach to cover it with us.
Wow.
He wants to cover it. He does. He wants to cover. He wants to go in depth with it. Well, that's Trap in the bag, wrapped up, all done.
Huge.
We've discussed it. Mixed reviews from the liberal media.
I'm surprised. Yeah, the media did not like it. I'm surprised it's got basically a 3 on Letterboxd, but there we go.
I think I don't want to be a hater of journalism in general, but I think that there are some directors you can freely hate on, and there are other directors that if you hate on them, people are going to yell at you on the internet. And M.Night Shyamalan is safe to make fun of. So if he makes so much as a terrible decision in a movie, people are going to make fun of him. Now, he makes many, many, many mistakes in his movies. So that's why he gets crucified. But even if he didn't, he would get crucified. That's my theory.
Yeah.
Valid.
Yeah. Well, guys, we'll catch you next time. Thanks for listening.